Hello and welcome back to Sakya Trizin. So, we are, well, we've expanded a little bit and we're just kind of chilling out. We have too much land. That is a little bit of a problem. We could give some away, but again, we want a duchy, which is, I say again, I haven't said it yet, but at the end of the last episode I was talking about getting a duchy. I think that's kind of our first priority. Once we're a duke, a lot more things open up to us because we can get count vassals underneath us. We can start kind of getting our empire going, but right now, you know, just chill. Wait for our money to go up. Spymaster Cham has experienced another setback in her search for the artifact. Oh no. Well, hopefully she gets on that soon enough. Apologies for no episode yesterday. Voice was pretty much dead. It appears to have come back today, but we'll see whether the cold comes back again tomorrow. Yeah. Ooh. Nice. We just appeared to get a lot of inherited money from our old chancellor. That's nice. Who are we going to put in next? We can put in this guy who doesn't like us, or we can put in our son, or we can put in the powerful vassal. Powerful vassal, I think. Because now the powerful vassal likes us, because he's on the council. And we can send him to fabricate claims somewhere. We were trying to fabricate claims in that revolt, weren't we? Yeah, we'll try and fabricate claims on it. It's probably not going to work out, but we'll see whether we can do it. We almost have enough for our duchy actually already, because our monthly balance has gone up a ton. Our alliance broke down here because he died. Our daughter is still in his court, but that's unfortunate. Are those our... No, those are not our grandchildren. Okay, so that's unfortunate. Oh well. We'll just kind of have to live with that. The duchy we can just about create. She's arrived back in our court. Okay. Well, you're going to go and get married. Nobody wants to marry her. Nobody at all wants to marry her. Really? Oh, it's because she's celibate, so therefore can't have children. So yeah, she's just not going to marry anyone now. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Right, we have enough money. We're fairly clear, so we're not going to drop into negatives at any point. What's it all coming in from? It's all domain. Okay. Oh, the artifact search takes 7.5% of your... I didn't notice that. Maybe... Did I say it on the event? I don't know if it did, but that's a lot that it's taking from our domain, actually. City tax is pretty good. But yeah, is our domain counting our new trade post? Well, that's trade income. Yeah, so that's 23, so that's where a lot of our pure profit's coming from. We can create this duchy, the Duchy of Bhutan, which I think we will. By de jure it's over there, but we're going to create it. That's nice. We're now Galpo, Khan, Sherab, Tulstrom, the Gentle of Bhutan. Aha, so we're no longer Sakya. We're no longer Sakya as our country. We're now Bhutan. Oh, okay. Neat. We get a new commander. In fact, we get 2 new commanders. So we'll put in Shanglong. And we'll also put in Zangsta. Yeah, okay. We can set a crown focus now because we're high enough ranks. We'll set that in our capital. Although we could change our capital. That'd be a thing for the next character to consider. Right now, we're okay. We have that favor. It's with Cham. There's not really a lot we can do with it. Vassals don't like the way the levies raised, but we don't have them raised any longer. Domain is too big, but we might get an extra 1 for being a next level up. Just calculate the end of the month. And we don't get an extra 1. So what I reckon we should do is we should give our son the title. We should give him a title of really? Of Bumthang? Okay, sure. I can't grant him that's us. Of course I can't grant ourselves. We could convert. Wait, why can we convert to Hinduism? I mean, I'm not going to. But, yeah. Weird. Oh, it's because of the Indian religions. Okay. And we can also change our branch. Not really what I was looking to do. I do want to give our son the Bumthang. Yeah, I could have... Yeah, I could have parsed that better. Anyway, we're giving that land because we'll get it back anyway when we become him. Hopefully we're going to become him. Yeah. Yeah, we should be fine. Even though we got Gavelkind, I don't think our second son's actually inheriting anything. So, yeah, I think we're overall pretty good. Oh, now he's in charge. He's instantly changing, yeah, instantly changing laws. That's quick. Did the Western Protectorate get bigger? I think it did. Did it take over Zaya, or is... I'm trying to figure out why its text has moved over there. Oh, it's because it controls that land as well. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully, you know, we won't just get attacked by one of them. We'll actually get to join if we're going to join up with them. Yeah, we'll see. Like, hopefully we don't just get land taken away from us. That would kind of suck. We do want to head south at some point. We still got that alliance with Pala. Potentially attack into someone like Gorka over here. Yeah. Order disputes could be interesting, although we would have to have a personal wealth, which is quite high. Did that go up? I think that went up. It must be based upon what rank you are. Or maybe it's based upon your income, which is also possible. For some time now, I've been worried about Spymaster Cham's progress, or rather lack thereof. Now my worst fears have been confirmed. As a consequence of Cham's carelessness, an accident has occurred and a large amount of resources and documentation was ruined. There's a big setback. I now think she's a useless moron. Crusader Kings! Now, before we get into this, the Crusades have been buffed because the strategy of just going to the Pope, sieging his land down, and winning the war is over. Because there's capped war score in that, I believe. So now, like, there's actually going to have to be Crusade battles. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I think there were anyway between the AI. It's more of a human thing. Going and sieging the papacy. But anyway, what we got? So Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land suffer all manners. Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land suffer all manners of abuse, and the routes are not safe. In order to protect the pilgrims and secure Jerusalem for Christ and the faithful, His Holiness Pope Ioannis the 19th has accepted the possibility of an outright invasion by joint Christian forces. This signals a new era of large-scale Christian holy wars, the Crusades. So that just means that they're now able to declare them. It doesn't mean that they're going to declare them, but they probably should very soon. What's happening over here anyway? France has become weird-shaped. Norway has England. Scotland's doing very well. Okay, we're a little bit odd over there, but overall things seem to be fine. Right, head back over to Bhutan. Cham can no longer fulfill her duty to search for the rumored artifact. I can select another counselor to replace her. I no longer... Well, you mean she died of cancer. That's what you're getting at here. Oh, we can put our son in. Nice, he's a powerful vassal, wants to be on the council, and he's good at the job. Perfect. So we can select. Does that mean we have a decision to select? Can we right-click and select and say... Oh, right-click. Okay. We're going to send our son to search for the artifact. I trust him. I think he can do it. We'll take the negative 7.5% and we'll see whether he succeeds. Okay. Continue building up our money. We're getting 11 a month, which is pretty huge as things go. Probably want to continue building in some of our main provinces here. See what we can get going. I do want to have a look. Did the Pope... I assume we'll get a thing if they declare a crusade. They didn't. Okay. Holy Roman Revolt's going a bit weird though. I do want to kind of keep an eye on that side of the country. World. See how things are going. Betrothed can marry. So our son can now marry. Nice. That's good. That is a solid marriage for our son. Do we have any actual wars we can declare? No, we just have a bunch of border disputes. Which aren't actually like wars that we want to declare right now. We should switch our fabricating claims to somewhere else that we might actually... Let's have a look here. Tamara? We have a reason to... There's tributary states over there. Yeah, I guess Tamara is where we want to expand into if we're going over that side. Let's start getting some land over there. Let's see whether we can actually get a claim. In our capital... Well, if we want to change this to be our capital in our next life, we should upgrade it first. That just makes sense. And the reason we want to change that to be our capital is because it's it is a... My brain has gone... It is a Silk Road route. And we'll get them bonus from our stewardship towards the multiplier, I think, because it'll be on the same province. We'll see. 100% yes to this marriage. Is betrothed and is going to go through. Nice. His wife is not one of our, and our daughter is not one of the ones who was celibate, so that's really good overall. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some strong alliances with the Pala Kingdom. Crusade for Jerusalem! His Holiness Pope Ioannis has been swayed by cries for help from the Christian population in the Kingdom of Jerusalem. He urges all able-bodied men of Europe to take up arms against the evil Caliphate Asim in order to secure Jerusalem from the clutches of Mahmoodian infidels. God will grant the pilgrims remission of sins in heaven. Excuse me, this should be Dus Volt, I believe is what it says if it's actually relevant to you. Anyway, so Jerusalem, a war, an actual crusade for that, opposed to like crusade for Denmark or something. That's pretty good. You know, overall, bit of Dus Volt in here. Right, let's keep going. We're going to hunt for the Great White Stag, see whether we can find it. We've gathered all of our followers and our hunting dogs. We've saddled our horse and prepared our weapons. We're ready to set out to hunt the Great White Stag. Alright. Despite the monthly sum of gold I've set aside for the artifact investigation, Spymaster Terab Tulstrom claims he lacks the sufficient funds. He has asked me to put an additional sum into his disposal. Sure, we'll do that. We also spent weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of our prey, but are forced to return empty-handed. We are sure no one's impressed by our failed adventure. So how are we feeling right now? We're quite cynical. We're quite lashing out. We're a bit, you know, we're a bit impulsive right now. I think my retainers are useless. They're obviously the problem. It can't be us. You know, we're kind of going into a spiral of, you know, self-destruction here from our days in the monastery. But, you know, just the way we're going. Maybe we'll turn it around. We'll find the Great White Stag. Oh, our half-brother has died. A natural death. Well, at least that's a positive. Well, I mean, it's not a positive he died, but it's positive it was a natural death and not like murder or something. We can put in our other son. So now we have both of our sons as people on our council. You can... Is everywhere our religion? Looks like it. These are our religion. Yep. So don't need to convert. So just research cultural tech in the new province, I think. Yeah. In the one that's going to be... I think I'm committed to that being our new place. So we need a designated regent who can be our first son and a court physician who can be our second son. Is our second... He's not a monk. No. No. But he is wearing the garb right now because that's his job. Okay. That's fine. How is everything else going? Important decisions. We extort subjects. We have weak claims on this county, which we could potentially press. Not necessarily easily. We have a claim on Malahum down there, which I don't think we want to do. Wait, is our daughter? No. I thought I saw some weird stuff going on with her outfit, but I didn't actually see anything. Your faithful and trusted hunting dog has finally taken his last breath. Long as he served you since you first received him as a puppy, but now it's time to bury your old friend. Are we going for a quiet in the castle garden or a proper funeral? You know what? We'll have a proper funeral for him. Yeah. He was our faithful hunting dog after all. Right. We have a lot more men in our capital, I'm noticing here, than we have in this province. So making that our capital may be a problem, but it's fine. I've received regrettable news that Spymaster Shirab Tulstrom has experienced a setback in his search for the artifact. By spending a considerable amount of time following a wrong lead, he assures me he will redouble his efforts. Okay. That's fine. We finished our militia training ground in Paro. Castle fortifications, I guess we'll get it because fort level's now actually a thing that matters. We should upgrade this holding anyway if we had anything, which we don't. This one, we have keep. That's kind of like the next level of things. We could always upgrade to keep in our new holding, or training grounds. Either of those would be fine. We're getting a few more men as they recharge, so that's alright. How many men do we get from our percentage? We get 60%? Okay. We also have Gompa monasteries here. Oh, we have 3 levels. Okay, so this is just a really not level. We have that there as well. So I guess it just doesn't have the 60% here. That's kind of like the main difference. Although we also have training grounds built up. So yeah, we have training grounds on this one as well. So yeah, it must just be the 60% difference. That kind of, yeah, almost evens out. It's not quite. This one still has more, I think, but I would prefer to make that our capital temporarily, even though this one has more holding slots. I think that this one's going to make us more money if we did that. I don't know. It's kind of 50-50. I'm not actually sure you get the bonus on the trade post. I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, we'd see it if we had a trade post in our current capital, but we can't actually make one, so yeah, actually working that out is a little bit odd. We should, in theory, well, do we get the extra tax income on the lower holdings here? I mean, we don't hold that lower holding, that's the problem. You don't get the county capital bonus on it, actually, so yeah, I guess you don't get it on the trade post. What am I talking about? Yeah, no reason to move over there. In which case we'll move people back. That's fine. Making it our... Wait, did we even... We did set our crown focus. Yeah, on our capital. That's fine. What's this? Our courtier, we can make her gregarious or we can make her slothful. We make her gregarious, but we also need to set a new teacher in our court. You know what? We'll make that the second son. That's fine. Yeah. That seems alright. So that way we're not in charge of her. We built the castle fortifications in Poro, but again, not really worried about it. I mean, I guess it protects our trade post, which is nice. I think we're going to keep our current capital, though, now that I went through the effort of changing, of like putting things in position. I actually think our current capital is much better. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Western Protectorates now all across. That's not worrying at all. I'm pretty great after all. I think I should be proud of myself. I'm no longer a humble person. Okay, so we're turning into just an awful human being right now, so that's fine. The peasants of Mangul are quite far apart and spread out. Your spy master, and our son, suggests investing in a provincial messenger system so they can communicate with their kin more easily. He claims that doing so would attract more peasants to the county. We can say excellent, or we can say my money's best spent elsewhere. We have a lot of money. Yeah, we'll increase the prosperity. That seems reasonable. Did I ever move our guy over? Was I not going to move? Oh, no, I decided to claim over there. That's fine. Dear father-in-law, may you live in harmony and contentment. We request that you honor your obligation to this call to arms against Raja Karndeva of the the Somavamsi Raj. Well, we're going to accept. But who are we at war with? We're at war with these guys. Oh, and the war is almost over. I think. Well, at least the Pala Kingdom's over there. Sieging. Well, that seems good. We don't really need to do anything then. We'll just chill out. I've received regrettable news that my son is again failing in the artifact search. I don't know what I can tell you. You try and raise them well, and then they just fail in the artifact search over and over again. Followers of Arjuna. The Hindu faith is one of the oldest religions in the world, yet nothing will last forever unless it is defended. Therefore, a great effort has been made to establish a new holy order. They call themselves the Followers of Arjuna. Led by a fearless warrior named Jaipal, they swear to answer the call of all devoted followers of Brahma, to help them in their wars against the infidels and to prove themselves worthy of the name Arjuna. It might be necessary if we are to defend our faith. These aren't our faith, though, because we're not Hindu. Unless we can also use the Holy Order, in which case it's a little bit weird, isn't it? No. Yeah, we can't use it. Bit weird it said that. Yeah, there we go. Chosen of Ashoka. To safeguard the teachings of Buddha, many have banded together to form a new holy order. They have named themselves the Chosen of Ashoka, after the great emperor of the same name. Guided by the leadership of a cunning warrior known as Janakappa, the order vowed to be the sword of any Buddhist ruler struggling against foreign conquerors and turn the tide of battle. Praise be the Arhat, they shall lead us to victory. Okay, we'll get to that in a second, but we now have a holy order which is 3,000 strong. My god, and they have war elephants. That is huge in defending us. Successful, oh my god, it gets even better. Crusade for Jerusalem. The Lord has granted King Duncan II of Scotland victory in the crusade for Jerusalem against Caliph Asim. Pope Ioannis has called for a month of celebration across the whole Christian world. My god, this is the Scottish run. Look at how well they've done. They've taken over all of Scotland, they've got the top of Ireland, and now they've got Jerusalem as well. I mean, for Duncan himself, it looks like he's going to die any second now, and then it's going to go to Malcolm, and everything's going to go awfully. But, you know, that is definitely a new path for Europe over there. But over to us, I think it's time that we end the episode. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.